is our 3 a.m. wake-up call for the train. Y-O-L-O. Sunday morning at 3 a.m. This is the best. There's one that came through at, I think it was right at midnight. Very loud, very long. Just like this one here. And we're probably about 20 yards from the railroad tracks. I don't know. Just enjoy the rhythm of the train. Fairly loud. It's like being underneath the bridge. Alright, that's it. I'll let you guys go. I'll see you in a little while. Oh, there's the end of it. Our 3 a.m. wake-up call. Good morning, guys. It is 4 a.m. now, and the train is returning from the other direction, or another train is coming through at least. So I have been packing up for the last few minutes, brushed my teeth, and getting ready for the day. So I am going to be packing up, so I'll talk to you guys later. Here comes the train. Enjoy. Wah, wah. Alright, there it is. Alright, let me get packed up while that noise is going on. Good morning, guys. It is 4:20 a.m. This is day 80. It's May 29th, and it is 4:20 a.m. I'm getting out of camp. The trains are rolling through every couple hours, or every hour rather. It's supposed to be a hot day today. We're going to be in open fields. So I decided last night that I would just get up early and night hike or morning hike, so I won't be in the sun. I'll take a nap this afternoon most likely, and I'll just enjoy the quietness and the peace, and be able to enjoy the stars. So I'm YOLO. Thank you for watching my videos. So hopefully today will be a little bit more entertaining, and we'll see what we can see. But this morning is going to be dark, so stay tuned. Bye. All right, we're coming into Boiling Springs this morning. Look at these flowers. Isn't it pretty? All right. Our headlight on really bright, so I can video, but when we're not videoing, got it on somewhat dim, just so I don't get shot by a hunter or something thinking that I'm a deer. Although they're not allowed to be shooting at dark like this. They're only supposed to be shooting after the sun comes up so they can identify the target. But nevertheless, I'm coming into town, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my headlight to a dimmer setting so they're not blinding or shining lights on people's houses. Across the railroad tracks, all lit up. You can see all the signage. It's a little blurry because you can't focus. All right, off I go. All right, guys, we're walking on the road to get to the next side street, I guess. I got my red flasher on so I can be seen. Anyway, we got a road walk just a little while before we turn left up here. So we can, I am on the trail. Problem is the trail goes right down the road here. Anyway, we'll keep hitting it. I think they're having a big Memorial Day festival today at the Veterans Corner down there, where they have all the flags and the monument. It's 4:40 a.m. Not much traffic. Turn this thing around. Got a car coming up from behind. Can't tell if this is where we got to turn or not. Nope, keep going straight. White blaze. You see that sky? This sky is much darker than what's on the camera. It's more like it right there. The camera does a lot to suck out as much light as possible. That right there looks like it's almost daylight. So the ditch is back in the woods right here. So there it is. About a quarter mile off trail. Cruising down the road. It's just a little bit before 5. And I think 5 a.m. is when the birds wake up. Because all of a sudden they just started chirping in the woods. So it sounds pretty nice. Just everybody waking up, saying, "Good morning, everybody, wake up. It's time to go. Time to go get the worms. Go find some bird seed. These people are feeding us." Not many cobwebs out this morning. I figured there'd be a lot of cobwebs being this early. But I have not run into but maybe one. They always, well, I was gonna say they always seem to be at my face, but that's probably the only place I can really detect them besides my legs, since I have a shirt and jacket on. Yeah. Thought we'd be in the fields by now, but we're still in the woods. There must be a stretch of woods between the fields. And we're going downhill. So I thought today was pretty much flat. But anyway, we will head on. Truly enjoyed going into hot springs yesterday with everybody eating at the restaurant. I wish we had a little bit more room at the table, but it is what it is. We were also trying to get to the tavern, but they were closed for renovation. I was just hanging out with some other people like mine without being all partying. So that was a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed that. I don't want to say I enjoy it enough to have a tramily, but it would be nice to hang with some people every once in a while in town and not have to eat by yourself or drink by yourself. And plus it helps with planning. So, you know, someone might see something on the app or on a map that is interesting or is a caution, such as the mileage that I'm doing this morning. It would have been a caution, or it was a caution yesterday that someone brought up that the next 14 miles there's little chances of camping, although you may be able to squeeze a tent back in these areas, but it would be a little tough. If you had a hammock, you might be a little bit better, but none of these trees look very substantial to hold the hammock without having other stuff in the way. But there might be some remote spots, like right here. Here's a remote spot that someone could get. It's not a whole lot further than the campground, but you didn't have to waste time going back to the campground and coming back out and going back in. There was one more person coming in last night. Ooh, mud. It's a little hard to see mud in the night. Here's a female. She must have been traveling with a guy named Leaf Blower. Why is his name Leaf Blower? Well, he's carrying a battery operated Cobalt, which is the Lowe's brand, battery operated leaf blower for some reason. And Lucky, the guy that I've been hiking with on and off for the last couple days, he said that leaf blower did something similar on the PCT, but he carried a 15-foot garden hose. So I'm assuming his name was Hoser or Garden Hose on the PCT. People do some strange stuff out here, and that's one of the examples. All right, about stepped in a hole there. I see daylight up here, so maybe we're coming out into a field. I think I like this better than the field walking that we did yesterday, because the trench was much smaller. Because of it, it had a bowl effect on the left and right side, which turned my feet inward, because I was on the edge of my feet. It was being raised up. Now I'm getting some cobwebs. Not very appreciative. Oh, there's some more. Now I'm like all over. All right, enjoy. This weed is 6 foot tall. Heading back into the woods. It's just really beautiful. Farm over here. And the white blaze. All right, back in the dark woods. This is the trail right here in the middle. Looks like there's a combine tractor tires. So this must be an access to get equipment back here to the fields to mow. This is about 12 foot. Pretty good sized tires. Ag tires. Front, and then you can see the back, and then you can see the front. We're going actually over. So let's go up. And they mowed the field for us, thank you. This is where we came from. Nice mowed swath of land. Thank you. Although the ground is still wet, shoes will be wet, and my socks will be wet by the time we get done. But, beautiful red barn. You may see quite a few of those as we roll through Pennsylvania here. Agricultural farm country of the world. Now we're exiting the field. And back into the woods. Just like that. Across the road and into a parking lot, and there's several cars there. So one of the guys was driving his truck. He said he started on March the 2nd, but he's in his truck, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Because you still got your headlight on. Oh, okay. So I was trying to yogi, so I was like, all right. So I stopped. I wanted to take my jacket off anyway. So they had their car, the back of the truck open. The lady had the back of her SUV open. So I stopped, took off my jacket. I was hoping for them to say, hey, you want a donut? You want some eggs? You know, something like that. But it's like, oh, you through hiking? Yeah. So that was it. So as I'm walking to the trail again through the parking lot, I see 2 bottles of water. And there's a note on it that says, enjoy some trail magic. So I am thankful that the lady put out 2 bottles of water for trail magic. But she had a whole case. It's not that expensive. Give up some of your water, babe. But anyway, no luck on yogi in there for breakfast. We just chatted for a few moments, and that was it. But now I'm back in the woods. We got another stone wall. I'm guessing it's from the fields. You see the sun cutting through. It's all pretty. Came right out of the field. I'm sorry, right out of the woods and into the field. Freshly sowed corn, it looks like. The corn will be about 4 foot in July. It's currently May the 29th, Memorial Day weekend. Walking again through the weeds. Someone did mow. Appreciate it, thank you. huge barn. I'll get another shot of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 story, 4 story. Walking out here to a community or a neighborhood. See my shadow all the way over here. There's that barn again. We just came across this. This is route 641, I believe. And we got some trail magic. Must be from the same lady. Although it looks like a different pen. Some cheese crackers. So I think I'll take one of these and chew on that for breakfast. It's the same person because it's like, enjoy some trail magic. Happy hiking. All right, let me grab one of these and see what this blue blaze is. And then I'll go. Little creek running through. Mountain laurel. Heading on to another pasture. No, looks like a road. And it looks like we got another set of steps. Although there's no fence. So missing cat. You see this cat? Call that number. It's Ozzy. All right, we just went over one of the interstates. We're looking for the next white blaze, which is up the road here. A lot of cobwebs this morning after I've already said that there wasn't many cobwebs. Didn't notice them until I took off my jacket, and then once I took off my jacket, then I was like hitting every one of them. All right, off I go. All right, I got a trail. I am getting back on trail in just a few minutes, but I enjoyed breakfast at the Quality Inn. They did not have any meat or protein, but they did have oranges, yogurt, and a waffle and orange juice. So thank you, Quality Inn, for breakfast. Met a family that is touring the United States. They're from Holland. It's the Johnson family. So they are here for several weeks doing anything they can do here in the States while they're visiting. So seemed to be a very beautiful family. I hope they enjoy their trip. They were a little upset that they didn't have eggs and sausages and everything at the motel, but it is what it is. I can't complain. Looks like there's, no, I was gonna say, it looks like there's a bunch of hikers up here on the bridge. But what it is, it's the traffic lights that I'm looking at. But we get back on trail here in just a few minutes. Start heading north through these farms. So, got a little something in my tummy. Went to the porcelain potty. It was all good. So now we got a quarter mile to get back to the trail. This is the Appalachian Trail. We're getting ready to cross over I-81 over the top of this bridge. Then we'll dip back down into the woods to emerge again down the road. Cross over. And continue our northward bound journey. Little monarch butterfly, but just out here in this field. We're not bushwhacking, but it's close. It's like a cattle path here going through the fields. Still not hot out yet, but the sun is out. Beautiful, beautiful day it looks like. You see these fields. Be nice if the trail was just a little bit wider, but we'll take what we got. At least we're not going through the weeds, I guess. We do have its path. If we had to go through this, it would be a lot of drag. It would wear you out. But we do have the cut path of about 8 to 10 inches. So it's nice to have no weeds in that path at least. They still brush against you. Gotta check for ticks all the time when you walk out to the hardtop. Check for ticks and try to get anything off of you that is on you until you get in the next field. You do the same thing. What this field's going to do is actually just circle back up to the road, and we'll cross over, and then we'll go into another field. This is the way I feel sometimes. Just going so slowly like a little snail. Heading on. I think we're heading to the mountain ranges over here. Right here. I'm pretty positive that's our goal, is to get to those mountains. Once we do that, we'll be out of the farm fields, I think. There was another hiker up ahead, but seemed to have lost him. We'll pick him back up here in a little while, I'm sure. Got a boardwalk right next to the river that is pretty nice. This goes on for quite a ways. Comes up on a road, it looks like. Do we follow the road or we cross over? Looks like we might stay on this side of the road. A lot more traffic now. It's almost 10 a.m. A lot more traffic. It's going to be the bridge that's going over the river that we've been walking next to on that boardwalk. Here's the river. Looks like it's moving quite a bit. Just left a conservancy there. Stopped and chatted with a guy. His name's Stump Knocker. He was the one that told me that I had my headlight on this morning at the other trailhead. But he said Lucky and Persistence and Long Run are up ahead. Probably a half hour, he said. Said they were asking about me. He said, I don't know where he's at, but they don't know that I stopped for breakfast. So charged my battery a little bit. But anyway, I'm back on the trail, and I'll try to double time it a little bit. Try to catch up and put some distance, because he thinks it's been about 15 minutes or so ago, so they're probably a half hour ahead now. Anyway, I got a little confused there at that bridge coming across the road, because there was a AT sign that had like a U-turn. Well, I thought it meant go on the other side of the bridge and down. It meant just hook around and go down and go under the bridge. So that's what I had to do. But anyway, let me pick up the pace and see if I can close this distance a little bit. But if Lucky is leading, he's probably doing about 3 miles an hour, 3.5, 4 miles an hour. So I'll not slough. This trail is fairly easy right now, so maybe I'll just jog a little bit and make up some time. Hey guys, we got a clearing right here. Came from those mountains through the plains, and now we're climbing back up on the mountain. But it's a beautiful Sunday, May the 29th, 2022. We're heading up the top of this mountain so we can get to the other side, because this mountain is in between us and Duncannon, Pennsylvania. So off we go. I'm sucking air. All these steps. All right, let's go. Hey guys, we're coming down the mountain now. We got a scenic overview of Duncannon, and we got the railroad track, so hopefully we're not staying near it. And we got Lucky here, trying not to fall over because it's about 400 feet down. Staying on the ledge. Yeah, we're coming off the mountain and we got a boulder. They're not really boulders, but they're smaller rocks than what we typically see dumped down the side of the mountain. But we're getting there. We're climbing down off the mountain now and heading into Duncannon. We was told that 3B's ice cream is pretty good, so we might check that out if it's not too far away from the hostel that we're going to stay at, or the church rather. But yeah, very treacherous rocks here. It's torquing on your foot, pushing in the side, twisting. These are loose rocks too, most of them. Big steps too. All right, heading on in. All right, guys, we made it off the mountain. We've made it to the Duncannon Bureau watershed, and we're heading into town now to get something to eat and to find some shelter. So here we go. Another note rope. All right, guys, we're coming into Duncannon rather. Crossing over the river, tripping on the pipe. We have no idea where we're going, so we're on the other side of the bridge, y'all. There's the white blaze right there, so we're good still. There's the train. Our wake-up call. Guys, we just got off trail. We're just walking down the road, and this wonderful family said that we could have some leftovers. So, whose house is this?
Mine.
Your house?
Yeah.
You want to just introduce yourself?
Yeah, Trisha Shaver.
Trippin'?
Okay. This was my grandparents' place. They bought it in 1962. It was a Texaco station and a service station up until a few years ago. So.
All right. And this is all your family, I'm assuming,
is, yeah.
since it's the holiday, so.
Yep.
Well, we really appreciate this because, again, we don't get this often, so thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, this is the church that we're in. We're staying the night at the hostel. We got Long Runner Persistence over here. We got Lucky over here, and I'm over here, and someone just came in. It's Costco, and he's gonna set up somewhere. He just went to get some ice cream, I believe. But we're at the First Assembly Church Hostel, if you will, in Duncannon, Pennsylvania. So thank you very much. We were able to get a hot shower, some ice cream from Triple B or BBB or something, and that's it. So 3 B's. So it was pretty good. We can have breakfast. They got full kitchen and a refrigerator. But anyway, thank you very much. That's it for tonight. I'm YOLO. You only live once, so do it right the first time, and there's no need to do it again. Love you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.